Hello everyone, this is Ultra Dark Slayer again with another video. This is video number 2 to catch up on the showcases that I've been trying to rewatch. So, this second showcase was about Capcom. I did watch the showcase on that day on Monday, but again, didn't have time to do a video because of the home project. So, let's get into it. On the Capcom showcase, they did show Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreaker, which was a really good and interesting game telling about the monsters that were coming back and new monsters, new equipment, new abilities, and also I really wish I got onto Monster Hunter more. I did play Monster Hunter Ultimate back on the PlayStation 4. It was a really good game overall, but it was a lot better if I had more people to play with. So I think for those of you who are getting Monster Hunter Sunbreaker for your PC or Switch, this is something for you. It's a lot of fun. I may even try the demo for Sunbreaker on Switch. So I'll check that out whenever I have the chance. And also, they did talk about Street Fighter 6 for a little bit. That is still in development, and two new fighters have been introduced during the showcase, and then they'll be doing more updates, more news on Street Fighter 6 in the years to come until its release date, which is next year. And then they showed a Capcom Fighter Collection, which was Street Fighter games that we know, the Darkstalkers games, and of course one arcade game called Red Earth, which is interesting. And then of course they had another trailer for our classic games for arcades, the Capcom Stadium 2, and that's pretty nice, bringing all classic games into the consoles that we have, and then we get in to this dinosaur game. I forgot the name now, and quite frankly, it looks interesting because I heard a lot of people that this was supposed to be Crisis Core. So Crisis Core was a horror game with dinosaurs. So it was Resident Evil mixed with dinosaurs. That's what Crisis Core was. And so when I look at this announcement about this game kind of looks like that 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 Resident Evil and Crisis Core and Overwatch mixing together and made this game. The game looks awesome, but I'm still not sure if this game comes to Game Pass. I'll try it out. If not, then oh well. But the game looks interesting. We're shooting dinosaurs, taking care of objectives, trying to find what this AI want with with us to do. And then they showed Resident Evil stuff. Oh, the meats and potatoes for this showcase. That's what I was waiting for. More Resident Evil news. So, the creator of Resident Evil Village talked about, updates on Resident Evil Village that we're getting, kind of like a special package called the Winter's Edition package, which is cool because we get to play new mercenary characters for mercenary mode. Chris Redfield, Heisenberg, Lady Dimitrescu on mercenaries, which is great. And then they added third person mode for Ethan Winters. Now that's something I would like to check out once this DLC drops. And then we get a new story for the main game. This time it's about Rose, Ethan's daughter. She's now the main character of this DLC, and it looks so good. We get to find out if she's gonna get rid of these powers or not, become just a normal person, which is great. So this is 16 years after the events of Resident Evil Village. So we might see old Chris in this game. So in this story, so can't wait to see that. And then of course this story is third person. That's why they're doing third person for Ethan Winters. And the DLC is coming later this year in October. I can't wait to try it out. Can't wait to own this piece of content for Resident Evil Village. And then, of course, for PlayStation 5, they're doing a VR2 mode for that one. That's fine. But everything else for this DLC for the Gold Edition, if you never had the actual Resident Evil Village game, you can get yourself this Gold Edition, which comes with everything. Those who already have the game, just get the DLC package. So yeah, it's coming on all the platforms, so we're good. And then they showed off Resident Evil 4 remake. It looks so good. It looks so good. I can't wait to play Resident Evil 4 remake. And I'm sure they're gonna do an awesome job with this game. And when I saw this trailer, when they talked about it, we got to see Leon's face, and the dialogue that he was saying makes me realize that, oh man, this is gonna be a serious game. This is gonna be a serious Leon Kennedy, because we all know that in the original game, he was like a little jokester, but in this one, he looks serious. He might have PTSD from the events of Raccoon City. So, which is interesting. So, of course, it's gonna have a darker tone for Resident Evil remake, and I think this is something that what Resident Evil needs to be, a little bit more scary, a little bit more survival tactics, and hope we get to see some more stuff before it launches next year in March. And again, same thing, third person camera view, like it was meant to be, like it was supposed to be, from the get go, because Resident Evil, the original Resident Evil game, the original Resident Evil 4 game was over the shoulder, which is great, and I'm glad that they're acknowledging people that say, hey, this is where it started with the third person over the shoulder. We're going to keep it the way it is, but we're going to change, because I know that they're going to change some things, which is fine. And then they're going to make it a lot more scarier. I hope they do, because man, I do love the original Resident Evil 4, but I'm hoping that this one makes me forget about the original and love the remake more, but we'll see what happens. And then after that announcement, seeing Leon going through the forest and then going towards the cabin, that's where it stopped, and then cuts back to the creator of Resident Evil Village, which this happened, that we got next gen update. Technically it's current gen update. So for PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series systems and PC, get the updated versions. So if you have not already got these updates for your Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 3 remakes, and Resident Evil 7 updates, do it now, because I am about to go back playing these games this time in current gen updates. So on my Series S, and no doubt. So yeah, take advantage of that. And then that was the end of the showcase. It was right on point on the things we wanted to hear from Capcom. Sure, I know a lot of people want to hear more things about Street Fighter 6. Again, that game is in development, And then of course, we finally got more details for Resident Evil Village. That's what people wanted. And then later on, throughout the year, we'll hear more about Resident Evil 4 before it launches at March. Because I'm pretty sure in next year we will have a Resident Evil 4 demo for the remake. So that's it for that, and that's all I have right now about this showcase. If guys, if you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. Like and subscribe. Okay, I'm gonna watch the next showcase, the extended showcase for Xbox and Bethesda. So bear with me. So I still have a couple. I have that next video to do and another video. If I don't do it today, I'll do it tomorrow. So I'll catch you later. Okay, guys. Peace.